What's up, everybody? Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-freaking-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. Y'all, hope all of y'all are doing fine out there. Hope all of y'all had a good week. My week's been busy. Yeah, my week's been busy. I'm trying to get stuff handled for Halloween starting this coming Wednesday. And this coming Wednesday marks the beginning of SSP Halloween 2023. And folks, when I uploaded the trailer for that, when I uploaded the schedule announcements for that, I should say, I'll admit, that was kind of hard to get through. This is the first time I'm actually dedicating an entire week of my content and living memory to somebody. So, Wyndham, this is for you. This is for you. Yeah, me filming that was very hard to get through indeed. But look, folks, before I proceed, I think I need to apologize as a YouTuber. And I know I probably shouldn't because, honestly, besides me, who cares? This is just me because I had this in my mind, and this past weekend it was just kind of bleh. Alright, so yeah, this past Saturday my town had its Hilarity Festival, and I tried to get some good footage for my Halloween special, but I didn't get that much. Okay, I got a little bit, but not too much. Okay, and I think part of that's because I ended up going a little bit later than I wanted to go, and I had a fall fest later that night, and yeah, I just missed a lot at Hilarity due to circumstances out of my control. And also due to circumstances out of my control, I wasn't able to upload my episode of Ring Ramblings for Bound for Glory like I wanted to. I actually had the video filmed, I had the video edited, I had the video ready to get uploaded, but I couldn't upload it at the desired time that I needed to. So, it's just been bad timing all around for that aspect. And also, I know that I was supposed to go live yesterday, but nobody tried holding me to that. Nobody was like saying, hey, isn't James supposed to be live today on the 22nd? Nobody hit me up. Nobody messaged me, nobody tried to remind me. Nothing like that. Alright. So, it's not like anybody was missing it in the first place. Come on. But what I was going to say was that, like, I completely forgot about play practice that night. So, I just had to do a last second cancellation on the spot. That's why I didn't go live yesterday. And at this point, there probably won't be a live stream again until next month. I apologize for that one. But regardless, right now it seems like everything is being focused on Halloween. Alright, and speaking on focusing the importance of certain uploads and videos, projects, or whatever, I also need to apologize about my upcoming roast for this coming Saturday. Alright, I need to apologize because of how limited it may seem this year. Alright, now I know through the years of SSP, I have been trying to hold my roast movies up to a high regard because they're just done so rarely, alright? But when it comes to this Pennywise roast, this Penny James roast for scuba stuff coming up, I'll admit, like, most of my ideas heading into this roast, it got drastically changed over and over and over and over again. I had so many good ideas for some collab projects on that video. I had a plan A, I had a plan B, I had a plan C, I had a plan D. Alphabetically speaking, all of my ideas blew up in my face, okay? I got rejected left and right, and it just wasn't working for me. and it really hurt me, professionally and creatively. I think, um, like I wanted to do great things with this project, but due to this video being so limited and due to the creative aspect of having to like change things around, I had to axe the idea of including a diss track in this year's roast movie. Alright, so I mean, there is still going to be a story involved with the roast, but there's not going to be anything special to end it. Okay? There's not going to be anything too extraordinary to end it. Like, there's not going to be a diss track. There's not going to be me getting roasted or anything like that. It's just going to be straight up, for the most part, just jokes only. Alright, and right now, like, this is the first year that I felt like my roast movie is not that big of an importance, because like it's mostly because Halloween is not on a weekend this year. Okay, it's not. Halloween's going to be on a Tuesday, and that wasn't the case last year either. So that's why I decided to say, you know what, I'm just going to start Halloween with the roast movie, aka Fernie roast from last year with the whole Beetlejuice thing. So now it's like, what's weird about this roast movie is that like it's like right there in the middle somewhere, like it's surrounded by other SSB content. Like, if I remember correctly, I announced just a regular episode of Wish for Granted the day right before it. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's My Dear Letters to Leatherface that's coming Sunday immediately after the roast. Go figure. So, the reason why the roast isn't of much importance this year, it's because of me trying to focus on this developing story of Helpful Man and the Witch of Woe, Olivia Cochran. And right now, like, y'all, I'm telling you, there's some big stuff planned for that. Alright. I've never felt this passionate about a certain project in SSP and as eager as I do about this one. Alright, trust me. This thing, it's big. Y'all want to stay tuned, okay? But again, going back to the roast, I do have something in mind for it though, to like look at it from a bigger picture potentially, due to the fact that, well, I'm really hoping that I can make a sequel out of it. Alright? Reason being is because, if you remember, It 1990 was a two-part, and they even made a two-part out of the one from 2017 as well. So I'm thinking that, yeah, the roast I got coming out this year needs to be a two-parter as well. Hopefully the second one could come out next Halloween for 2024. But the reason I'm having faith in that one is because you may hear neighbors talking in the background, but that's because like as I was trying to say, sorry, I'm getting distracted by over there. But as I was trying to say, like as I was writing this project, before I got any kind of collab confirmed or rejected for Plan A, I had a little bit of a conversation with somebody on the inside. And by inside, I mean somebody from actually inside the fast food house. Alright. And, inside the actual fast food house, I have been, over the summer, I had a slight conversation with Cal, aka It's Good Burger Ed. Now Ed, he's a down-to-earth dude, because I'm a dude and he's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey. Sorry, I had to get that reference in there. But, me and Cal got to talking good, and he gave me some good advice, and I freaking love Cal. Alright. I love Ed, I do. All right, and he took time to talk to me for a little bit. He gave me some good advice in one of his live streams, and Ed, he's a good one. Yep, Cal's a good one. So there's a very good chance that he might see it, but also I think I have another way of contacting stuff myself, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to upload it and see what happens. Okay. And one thing that has like crossed my mind recently is that like all those other roast movies in the past, they're not going anywhere. Meaning, imagine what happens if it's the year 2028. All right, it would be it would be 11 years removed since I uploaded the It would be 11 years removed since I uploaded the Berlizzi Roasting Massacre. This is just an example. In 2028, if Berlizzi watches the Berlizzi Roasting Massacre that I did as Leatherface, even though it was 11 years late, mind you, that would still mean he's seeing it. Alright? So, what I'm saying is I'm being patient. Okay? I have no choice but to be extremely patient with this process. Okay? So, if everything goes right, then I think you might see where a sequel might be going next year. Okay? But now that I'm thinking about next year, though, being 2024, there might actually be 2 roast movies coming out next year. So, one of them is confirmed to be a Pennywise. One of them is going to be confirmed to be a Pennywise sequel for next year. However, the other one is going to be happening sometime before Halloween. And I don't want to say what that theme is going to be just yet. So far, I've only told one person. Maybe 2. But, yeah, next year I got some good plan for that one. Alright. But, yeah, y'all, look, I'm debating on whether or not I should upload Sup Everybody next week. Alright? Because next week I already got an episode of the SelfStandard show planned to get uploaded. And if I am going to do Sup Everybody next week, I just know that Queen Enterprises, she will be my guest for that vlog. And Queen, if you're out there watching, love you. I can't wait to see you this coming Friday. She's going to be staying with me for 10 days in a row. She's going to be having a long vacation with me. She wanted a vacation in my town only because of me. So, I know she's excited as much as I am. But she's going to be making a special guest appearance on the Halloween special this year on the 30th. But again, I'm debating on whether or not to upload an episode of Sup Everybody next week on Monday. I'll leave it up to y'all. If I do upload Sup Everybody next week, it won't be promoted as anything Halloween related. It'll just be a regular upload in the middle of Halloween. Just a regular upload in the middle of Halloween. That's it. Because then you still got the SelfStandard show Halloween special happening that same day. But again, I'll leave it up to y'all. At least one comment minimum. So, yeah, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. And I hope all y'all are ready to get your creep on, your freak on. And get ready for Halloween 2023, starting this Wednesday. Alright, so, until next time, love each and every single one of you, and make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah. I'm out.